Greetings, Enfielders, and welcome. Let's get straight to the point. You pulled a new character. You also get a tutorial where you learn how to play that character, recommended weapon and gear. Nice. Except for 4 stars. You see, 4 stars don't have a tutorial on how to play them, recommended weapon, gear team synergy, but today we will get into that, so.
Team, follow my flare! Let's go!
We're going to start with an easy-to-use operator, Catcher. He is a physical defender, having strength as the main attribute and will for the second. His basic attacks do physical damage, and the final strike gives 22 stagger at level 9. His battle skill, Rigid Interdiction, is a defensive skill that counters the enemy's attack, dealing massive physical damage and give protection to your allies, making them take less damage. It can also apply physical vulnerability and return some SP. His combo, Timely Suppression, is just an interrupt dealing some physical damage, and it is triggered whenever the target charges an attack skill, or your controlled operator is attacked and drops below 40% health, although this situation is kinda rare since you will have consumables equipped. His ultimate Textbook Assault does massive physical damage, applies Weaken, a buff that makes your target deal less damage, and also apply Knockdown, applying physical vulnerability. His first talent, Resilient Defense, increases your defense based on your will attribute, while your second talent, Comprehensive Mindset, improves your ultimate, where your final strike creates 3 shockwaves dealing physical damage. He is played in physical teams, and since he is applying physical vulnerability, it's advised to use someone who can consume these stacks. So, operators that have Crush or Breach abilities. Moving on to his weapon. Like all 4 stars, the default weapons are the OBJ, these white light green weapons. In Catcher's case, his weapon is OBJ Heavy Burden, and it's based on a more defensive approach. You can also equip Exemplar for more offensive play, or Sundered Prince, if you use him as the controlled operator. For his gear, I use Eternal Zyronite set with the ultimate gain efficiency. Whenever he applies protection or weaken, he will give the other operators a damage buff. But of course you can equip whatever you want, stagger efficiency or crit. Moving on to everybody's favorite, Akekuri. She is a vanguard, meaning her role is SP regeneration for your team. Her basic attack does physical damage, and her final strike deals 17 stagger. Her battle skill, Burst of Passion, deals fire damage to the target and applies heat infliction. You can stack those for arts bursts or use it for arts reactions such as combustion, electrification, solidification, or corrosion. Her combo skill, Flash and Dash, deals physical damage and recovers some SP. The combo is triggered when the target is staggered or enters a stagger node. Stagger node is available for some elite targets or bosses. Her ultimate, Squad on Me, deals no damage and recovers decent amount of SP. Her second talent improves her ultimate, giving your team a link buff. That buff increases the damage of your next ultimate or skill, with more damage applied to your skill. Her first talent improves your combo skill, where it increases your SP regeneration based on your intellect. Akekuri works well in every team composition, including physical. If it's pure physical team, then you don't have to upgrade your battle skill. If it's a shatter team, meaning a hybrid between physical and cryo team, then you can upgrade it. Moving to her weapons. Her weapon, OBJ Edge of Lightness, is used only for fire and electric team, as it gives fire and electric damage bonus whenever Akekuri recovers SP. If your team is physical, cryo, or nature, then you can use Fort Maker for ultimate gain efficiency and intellect. Other weapons include Thermite Cutter, and if you want to do some shenanigans and play her more offensively, you can use Umbral Torch or White Knight Nova. For the gear, I use the Frontier set with ultimate efficiency as it gives damage whenever it recovers SP, but you can play whichever gear you want. Our next operator, Antal, is, in my opinion, the best support class for fire and electric team. He provides lots of buffs for fire and electric teams via skills, weapon, and gear. His basic attacks deal electric damage, and his final strike also deals 15 stagger. His battle skill, Specified Research Subject, puts a debuff on your target, and that target has heat and electric susceptibility, meaning it takes more damage from those two elements. His combo EMP Test Site is triggered when a target debuffed by your skill suffers a physical status or an arts infliction. The combo deals some electric damage but also applies the same infliction as the one that triggered his combo. His ultimate Overclocked Moment does no damage but applies electric and heat amp, which further increases the electric and fire damage bonus of your operators. His first talent, Improviser, heals the operator that deals damage with his skill while under the influence of Antal's ultimate. His second talent, Subconscious Act, gives him some physical immunity and self-heal. On to the weapons. His default weapon is OBJ Arts Identifier, which gives the team bonus fire and electric damage whenever Antal casts his combo. Other weapons include Stanza of Memorials, but it works on fire teams. Detonation Unit is also a good choice, but overall, these two weapons are more or less the same, because Antal should be played only in fire and electric teams. You can play Antal in other teams as well, by abusing his combo, but it's not that efficient because there are other operators that can do that. For his gear, I chose the Eternal Zyronite set as it gives bonus damage to the team whenever Antal puts Susceptibility or Amp on his target. Overall, Antal is a key operator for fire and electric teams. Don't pass on him. The next operator, Estella, is my favorite out of the 4 stars because of her playstyle. Played properly, you will have a continuous rotations of skills and combos dealing lots of damage, giving your opponents no time to breathe. Her basic attacks deal physical damage and also deal 17 stagger. Her battle skill, Onomatopoeia, yes, weird name, deals cryo damage and apply cryo infliction. Cryo in Enfield means frost. Her combo skill, Distortion, triggers when an enemy suffers solidification. Solidification is an arts reaction in which cryo infliction is applied to an enemy who has a different arts infliction than cryo. Her combo deals physical damage and applies lift, which results in a physical vulnerability. If the target hit by the combo suffers solidification, the combo deals extra physical damage and also apply physical susceptibility, which increases physical damage done to the target. Her ultimate, Tremolo, deals area physical damage, and if the target has physical susceptibility, then applies lift, adding another physical vulnerability. Her first talent, Commiseration, gives her some SP on her skill if she triggered the Shatter effect. Shatter is applying a physical status to a target having solidification, increasing the physical damage. Her second talent, Laziness, pays off now, ignore cryo infliction and reduces cryo damage taken from enemies. Estella is best used in Shatter teams, a hybrid between cryo and physical, but also needs someone to deal an arts infliction different than cryo to apply solidification. Because she applies physical statuses, you need to use operators that can consume those stacks, using Crush or Breach. Moving on to the weapons, in my opinion, OBJ Razorhorn is the best choice for her kit. You can also use Valiant or Mountain Bearer for physical statuses, but that's totally up to you. For her gear, I use Type 50 Yinglung with increased damage to her combo, since her kit played properly depends on spamming the Shatter effect on targets. Chose whichever gear you want. Our last operator is Fluorite, and she is kinda special. She is the only nature damage dealing class in the game. You also have Ardelia and Gilberta, but those two are supporters, while Fluorite is a caster, which is a damage dealing class. Her basic attack deal nature damage, and the final strike deals 15 stagger. Her battle skill, Tiny Surprise, throws a grenade at her target, applying slow. After a few seconds, the grenade explodes and deals nature damage and nature infliction in an area of effect. Defeating a target who has a grenade attached will also cause the explosion. Her combo, Free Giveaway, is triggered when the target has at least 2 stacks of nature or cryo inflictions. The combo deals nature damage and applies another arts reaction depending on the previous stacks. Her ultimate, Apex Prankster, is her bread and butter. When activated, runs around shooting its target, dealing massive nature damage. But in order for her to do a lot of damage, the target needs to have a grenade attached to it. This will increase the overall damage. In addition, if the target has at least 2 stacks of nature of cryo infliction, she will add another one. Her first talent, Love the Stab and Twist, increases her damage on slowed targets. Her second talent gives her a chance of arts immunity and increasing her damage. Since she is the only one in her kit doing nature damage, the team forms around her, mainly supporters, to increase her damage. Moving on to her weapons. Her default weapon is OBJ Velocitus, which grants her extra nature damage providing she consumes an arts infliction, in her case, applying corrosion. The other choices are Opus the Living, Navigator, or if you have it, Wedge. Overall, all of these weapons are a good choice. Pick whichever you want. For her gear, I chose the Hot Work set for the bonus, despite the fact that it doesn't help her main stats. Fluorite doesn't have a decent gear of her own so far, but maybe with the next patch more will be added. Well, we finally reached the end of the video. Now you kinda know what's happening with the 4-star gameplay. If you liked this video, please leave a comment, as I would love to hear your feedback. Also, share and subscribe for future videos. Have a productive day and see you on the next one.